This question says, find the equation of the linear function f of x given f of 3 is equal to 5 and f of 6 is equal to 11. So here's what we know. When we plug in an x value of 3 into this linear function, we get a y value of 5. Or in other words, this function goes through the coordinate pair 3, 5. So for an x value of 3, we get a y value of 5. And we also know that when we plug in an x value of 6 into this linear function, we get a y value of 11. So we know that the function also goes through the point 6, 11. When we plug in an x value of 6, we're getting a y value of 11. So when we're trying to find the equation of this linear function, we know that a linear function takes the form y equals mx plus b, where m is the slope of the line. Now, when we have two coordinate pairs like this, the slope is calculated as m is equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So if we want, we can label this first coordinate pair x1 and y1, and this second coordinate pair x2 and y2. And then we can just plug in these values into this formula to find the slope. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll say y2 minus y1, so 11 minus 5, over x2 minus x1, so 6 minus 3. So we get 11 minus 5 is 6, and 6 minus 3 is 3. So 6 divided by 3 is 2. So the slope of this line is going to be 2. So we know that it will take the form y equals 2x plus b. To solve for b, or to figure out what b is, we can plug either this coordinate pair or this coordinate pair into the x and y values right here, and we'll solve for b. And it doesn't matter which coordinate pair you choose, you'll get the same answer either way. So let's just choose this first pair. So we'll plug in a 3 for x and a 5 for y and see what we get. So we'll say 5 is equal to 2 times 3 plus b. So 2 times 3 is 6, so we get 5 is equal to 6 plus b. To solve for b, we can subtract a 6 from both sides. 5 minus 6 is negative 1. These 6's cancel out and we're left with b. So b is equal to negative 1. So our final linear equation is going to be y is equal to 2x minus 1. And if you want to double check yourself, you can say, okay, let's plug in an x value of 3 and see if we actually get a 5. So if we plug in a 3 right here, we get 2 times 3 is 6. 6 minus 1 is indeed 5. And similarly, if we plug in a 6 for x, we should get 11 for y. So if we plug in a 6 right here, we get 2 times 6, which is 12, minus 1 is indeed 11 for y. So that's just a way to double check that you got the right linear equation.